and bienvenidos. Hola and bienvenidos everybody. My name is NittPicc. If you don't know who I am a flutist and a music educator who enjoys all types of music. As you can see, or maybe not, it is Halloween season. So woo, spoopy season. Here I am dressed as Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2. If you are a gamer, you know you know. If not, you can go look her up and see how I did. So anyway, this is the OG Claire Redfield, by the way. Anyway, I'm excited today because we are doing a reaction from Patreon. So today's reaction comes from Patreon supporter and perfect 4th tier member, Brett Lowe. Brett gave me a Halloween suggestion for October for a quote unquote spooky video. And today we are listening to Concrete Blonde, Ghost of a Texas Ladies Man. The group is no longer together from what I've been told, and their last reunion show was in 2012. I'm kind of bummed out when I know that happens. It happens, right? But I'm still excited to get into this because, as you know, or some of you don't know, but you know now, I am from Texas. So, and I live in Texas. So I'm excited to check this out and see what it's about. But before we do, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, there's some links down in the description below for my Discord, as well as my Patreon, where you can check out extra content, free content, anime reactions, and what have you. And you know, if you want to hype me up for Halloween and you want to see silly things like this more often, that hype would be really nice. I know you only have like, what, 3 a week or something, or a month? Something like that. Anyway, I would greatly appreciate it if you shared one with me. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh yeah. Yeehaw! Yeah!
In the shower door,
Ooh.
A cowboy smile came and faded. I reached for my towel on the floor. I didn't think it was exactly where I laid it. You don't scare me, you don't scare me, I said. To whatever it was floating in the air above my bed. He knew I'd understand. He was the ghost of a Texas ladies' man.
Okay, I know we have not even scratched the surface, but hold on. What is this instrument that I'm looking at? Hold on, I want to look at it first. Why does the neck of this guitar, is it just different? I've never seen a guitar look like this. It almost looks like a banjo style neck, but look at that fretboard. She's pretty. Like tiger striped and all. Anyway, I'm so enamored with our singer's voice, which I did look up a little information. I believe her name is Jonette. By the way, such a cool name. Like, it's not Joan, it's not Jeanette, it's Jonette. Am I correct? But anyway, first of all, love the start of this. Quintessential.
Yeah!
Love the whip effect. And this effect in the background, that wow. Very spoopy. It's almost as if it's trying to be the ghost, that like annoying little ghost in the back of my ear on my right side of my headphone. It's just interesting. Love the simplicity of the guitar. Love a bass playing lady, by the way.
I saw a face in the shower door. A cowboy smile came and faded. I reached for my towel on the floor. I didn't think it was exactly where I laid it. You don't scare me, you don't scare me, I said. To whatever it was floating in the air above my bed. He knew I'd understand. He was the ghost of a Texas ladies' man.
I just like her vibrato as well, and her ability, her voice, her low voice. To be a woman with a low voice, I want that. I want to be able to speak in a low, sensual voice, but I don't have that. I have a squeaky, girly voice. I'll stop complaining. But by the way, this style of drum that we have, that it's that that chugga chugga choo choo kind of feels like a train traveling through West Texas into the Panhandle. You know what I'm talking about? Love. Also, they nailed the look. She's got this like the chap look on the side. Makes me feel like I'm looking at a mariachi outfit, which is cute. She's got it down pat. Love the cowboy hat. He almost looks like, and I mean this in a loving way, he looks like a gravedigger. That's okay. We're going for Texas-y, right? I cannot wait to hear what the next verse is, because obviously our Texas ladies man must be a peeping Tom. A ghostly peeping Tom. Love the guitar lining up with the vocals.
To turn out the light, he wouldn't let me get near it. He seemed so glad to see a woman in the flesh, and I really liked his spirit. You don't scare me, you don't scare me, I cried to my ectoplasmic lover from the other side. He knew I'd understand. He was the ghost of Texas ladies man.
Stop it. These lyrics are so good. My ectoplasmic lover on the other side. This is so good. Sorry, I'm losing my shit because it's just so good. That's good writing. I don't care how silly it is. I don't care if it's like ridiculous or if it's funny. Give me a song to laugh to, and I look, I love serious songs. I love serious music, but you gotta laugh. You gotta joke sometime, and this is great. And she sounds great. The band sounds great. Also, the change up in the drums in here, right? We don't get that chugga 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 chugga. We change it. Little less chuggy.
He seemed so glad to see a woman in the flesh, and I really liked his spirit.
Now the effect in the background, that's the guitar, right? There's somebody playing a long tone, right? It's just not a flanger. What is the effect? I can't. Look, I'm just relearning guitar now, and I cannot for the life of me remember the effect. But you'll help me. But anyway, let's keep going.
You don't scare me, you don't scare me, I cried to my ectoplasmic lover from the other side. He knew
She's so pretty.
He was the ghost of Texas ladies man.
Yes, ma'am. We get back to that. Okay. Added higher vocals. Go back to that solo real quick. It's just, I read this much about this band before I checked it out. They're from California. Good for them. They're really like, okay, I cannot tell you how many times as someone who's been born and raised in the state of Texas, Never moved out of Texas. I've only ever visited a couple of other states because of flute competitions and the whatnot. And I cannot tell you how many people have told me, hey, do you ride horses to school? And I would be like, no, I'm not that typical kind of Texan. That's a little too far. I've also had people ask if I own like a cowboy hat and some cowboy boots. I've never had a cowboy hat in my entire life. I owned cowboy boots when I was younger, but I think they were a gift. So I don't know if that counts. I didn't personally purchase them. But am I proud to be a Texan? It depends. I'm not going to go there. But the concept of, yeah, like the idea of like the Western, I guess, not. But see, like country music, right? Isn't Nashville known for their country music? Texas has a lot of country music. This is very Western-y, and I love that Western style flavor that they're throwing in here, that tumbleweed and cowboys riding into the sunset kind of stuff, you know? And they're really getting a good flavor of this in here. And yeah, from California. Simple. And then love this added sparks.
You don't scare me, you don't scare me, I cried to my ectoplasmic lover from the other side. He knew I understand. He was the ghost of Texas ladies man.
Abilene.
Oh yeah.
I used to live close to Abilene. Love the added ghostly women voices. Love this kind of round that's happening in the vocals. All right. Dude, okay, I don't know if anyone understands or fully understands what a round is and what I was talking about at that last part. So we get a lot of that oh, and there's other lines going over. There's a lot of melody, counter melody. But what's neat is what I meant by a round is basically what's happening is the one part starts it and they're going oh, and then oh. It keeps trampling over itself to create a continuous line of music in this whole section. So we have that high vocal added. And they slow it down, create a more spooky ending. And just the effects on the voices make it a little more like, But it's interesting, like, of course it's a Texas ladies man. I feel like our singer, Jonette, was a little offended because our ghostly ectoplasmic lover was loving on another lady. How dare he? Just because I can't hug you doesn't mean I can't see you, and doesn't mean we can't figure a way out. There's many ways to figure out certain things. I won't go there. Anyway, this is so cool. I like... You know, they're probably much older by now. This is 1992. I was but a babe, okay? I was very, very, very little. And so I had no idea this existed. So this is really neat. I'm glad that this group was brought to my attention because now I'm curious as to what other music they sound like. Because she looks like a vampy queen and I'm into that kind of look, you know? I could never pull that off. But she looks cool. She's got a great vocal sound and the band sounds really good. And the fact she plays bass, they have a great guitarist. You can tell he's played multiple guitar lines in there. That's not the only lines he's showcasing. But I wonder what their other stuff is, because if they can nail kind of the Texas westerny kind of sound, what else can they nail? So really cool stuff. Thanks for showing me this. I think everything that I've reacted to today is going to be stuck in my head because I already have other songs stuck in my head, but now I have this, oh, yeah. Anyway, you know, I'm going to go check out my ectoplasmic lover wherever they're at, apparently. So very Ghostbusters-y, and I love that. Anyway, I want to continue the conversation about music, so let me know what your thoughts are down below. Are you a fan of Concrete Blonde? And did you used to listen to them back in the 90s? And what are your thoughts on this song in particular? If you are a fellow Texan, do you find it a little like meh? Because, okay, like I said earlier, there are some stereotypical things about being a Texan that people will constantly throw at you all the time. And yeah, who cares? I think it's quite cute. The idea of people thinking like, oh, everyone in Texas owns a cowboy hat, some boots, and a horse, or it lives on a farm. No, we don't. But like, some people do. And it's actually kind of cool when they do. I have friends who do. So let me know what your thoughts are about that down below. My question to you guys before I go is, what is the most stereotypical question you get about living where you live? Because I know there are certain things that people have asked you. Like, for instance, my thing is like, I've never been to New York. And my thing is like, does everyone talk like that? Do they talk like they're from the Bronx? You know? I know that's stereotypical. I'm just saying, let me know what that is down below. And as usual, before I go, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to check out more, there's those links down in the description below for the Discord, the Patreon, where you can check out extra content, free content, anime reactions if you're into it. And as usual, I hope you're having a lovely day. Does this bite look infected? Am I gonna turn into a zombie? And I hope you're also having a wonderful Halloween season if you're watching this during Halloween. If you're not, hi. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.